Hey, there's a break in the rain. What should we do before we have to teach jiu-jitsu tonight? I know, let's talk about a game. Welcome back to the game room. We're gonna talk about a game. But first, let's talk about the video from the other day. Pole position. I kind of got sidetracked, but what happened was I sold an Omega Race to Evan Paul, who is the retro redneck that runs Waybacks Arcade with his friend Jeremy Shepard, and he wanted the Omega Race back at some point, so I bought it again. I told you about that, and then he wanted it back. So what can we trade? He had this sitting there, and that's how the pole position came about. So yes, I've owned an Omega Race twice, and so has Evan, and now he has it. He's happy with that. I'm happy with the pole position. And, prepare to qualify, guys. Today, we're going to talk about the Defender Cocktail. Guys, this is something I never thought I would ever have. I had the upright once, but when Waybacks Arcade opened, I sold it back to Evan. That was an epic trade. I traded him I believe it was a Wipeout pinball, yes, a Gottlieb Wipeout pinball for a Die Hard arcade game, a Street Fighter 2, the new Challengers edition, I had to think about it, and a Defender upright for my pinball machine. And it was great. We had a great time, but then when Waybacks opened, I sold the Defender back to him. Eventually, we'll talk about the Street Fighter 2, what happened with that. And either way, somehow Waybacks ended up with all three of those games again. So I had to get a Defender. I had a Galaga Cabaret, and it was great, but it just wasn't the same as the full size. I've had two full-size Galagas in my lifetime, but now I play it on the Arcade SD. And I wanted a Defender, and my son thought that the Cocktail was cool, which I'm glad, because I really thought it was cool. And we ended up getting this. So I traded the Galaga Cabaret to my friend Aaron, who is Arcadeology in Conroe, Texas, for this. So he got it ready. All I had to do was fix the light bulbs, just add them. They were old. I had to do the cosmetic work on it, but either way, great game. We got up early one morning, 4.5 hours later, we were at Denny's in Conroe, Texas. That's where my son likes to eat. And we ended up hanging out with Aaron. I ended up getting this and a free working Millipede Cocktail in the trade. Wade's Arcade now has the Millipede Cocktail. He also has upright. Very jealous. Got a cool little Defender keychain going on here. This is the Sears Telegames cartridge. This is the regular Atari 2600 cartridge. We just called them Ataris back in the day. Love this thing. It's got the lighted lights. Makes it cool. Got a little Atari magnet there. Just Defender's hard, but back in the day, we just admired it. Couldn't play it that often because it really cost a lot. You would last about 35 to 40 seconds if you're lucky. You can see the size of it. It's a little shorter, but it also is a little wider than your Atari cocktails. Again, I wasn't going to be the cocktail king, but here we are. It's a wonderful little cabinet. We ended up getting pizza that day with Aaron before we left. Just a great guy. And let's hear a little Defender real quick. I think all you guys know how to play Defender. I need to go inside though in the monitor. I'm just going to need some help with one of my buddies. There's a little box where you can adjust the horizontal width, and just having trouble with my hands getting in there. to fill it out a little bit. But as you can see, it's running a CRT. And I cannot play this one-handed, but I will just let you hear some of the sounds of Defender. Love the graphics on here. That's hyperspace. Nice explosion. But anyway, that is the Defender cocktail. I didn't want to do a lot to it. Decided not to paint under the glass or change the decals. It's a fighter. It's been around for a while. And I'm just happy to have it. I've got it next to Berserk. As you can see, we've got the Tix Arcade marquee up there. That used to be on a multi-game of mine. Oh, look at that. That's a Mega Race backdrop that Evan gave me. I framed it. During Christmas, we worked on these little marquee puzzles. I think it was like a 1,500 piece puzzle, and Defender's on there somewhere. But anyway, this is where it hangs out. When you walk in the door, you've got the Miss Pac-Man Cabaret, then you have these two cocktails, and it's just kind of cool. So that's the Defender episode. It's been a little wet here, but it's fun to play a few games before you go to work. I teach jiu-jitsu at night, so I get to relax here before I go and get on the mat and get beat up by all these little kids and adults. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the Defender episode. Can't think about anything else that we need to talk about on this one, but I can't wait for the next episode. And the next episode is going to take us to a major trade where I got that cocktail over there. You know what it is, my favorite. And we'll talk about that soon. Anyway, it's been a fun day here at home playing the games, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Tix Arcade out.